How does it feel to be back in front of the home crowd, people that you've played in front of since, small ball?
It feels great, as a kid growing up, in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I was introduced to the game at a young age, and I've been playing ball ever since I was 6 years old. I still remember running around with cones with my dad, him throwing me the ball. So it's a lot of memories here. And I grew up watching the Panthers play. I was always a Panthers fan. I know all the players that played before me, and I'm happy to be back.
Did you ever think this was a possibility?
I always wanted to, growing up as a kid. But some things you can't control, but you always thought about it as a kid, and you always dreamed about it. But it happened, and I'm happy it happened.
Can you walk us through this process that got you here?
It was kind of, it just happened, kind of. It's Coach Coleman said he was going to make it happen, and I was like, cool. I'm going back home. I'm going back to what I know. My wife from here. My mom and dad here, and everyone here. So I got a lot of support, and I'm just looking forward to the opportunity to come out and compete and do whatever I can to make an impact.
Stephon, have you quite thought about what number you may wear?
Not yet. I'm still. I just got here today, so we're still going through the process.
Aren't a couple of your old numbers taken then?
Say it again.
Aren't a couple of the ones you've worn previously taken?
Yeah, I think so. So we'll see. Like I said, I just got here, so.
How's your health, Stephon? Do you feel confident you can play against the Giants the first game you were eligible to play?
I'm taking it a day at a time. Still working hard. I've been running and lifting and doing a lot of football stuff. So I'm just taking it a day at a time and talk to the coaches and go from there.
What is your take on the secondary that they're putting together here?
Great secondary. Got a lot of great players. A lot of young guys that have a great future. I'm looking forward to coming in and competing and teaching them as much as I can, and feeding off of them. They got a lot of energy. They make plays, and I'm just trying to come in and make plays with them.
I have to ask you, is there any hard feelings with what happened with William Trade?
It's no hard feelings. It's business. It happens all the time, and I had good years there, and I'm happy to be a Panther now.
Stephon, kind of a moot point since they did trade you, but if you had been released, do you think you would have signed here anyway?
I think so. It's a place that I always wanted to play. Looking at the team and what they got, the potential, and obviously you got to put in a lot of hard work to get to where you want to go. So for sure, I think it was a great opportunity that I would come here.
What kind of a neighbor is Scott Fitter? Does he cut his lawn?
Kind of just seen him around the neighborhood here and there, and walking around with my kids, and never really talked like in deep conversation, but met him, and that's pretty much it.
How did you kind of figure out he was who he is?
When he introduced himself, kind of just said it, and I was like, wow. I mean, I knew him from coming from Seattle, so.
You feel like you're at the point where you're good with the injury that you had sustained last year? I know you were supposed to come off the PUP list.
Like I said, I'll take it a day at a time. Just it's trust the training staff and work hard and go out and do what I do. When the time is right.
Stephon, it was widely reported up there that you were open for a new contract. Are you good sort of playing out this last year here with these guys, or would you like to get an extension on the front end?
No, I'm just trying to, go out and get on the field. Once I get on the field, everything will take care of itself. And, I believe in that. You know, you got to go out and make plays and show what you can do. And
have they been pretty open about the potential at some point doing a deal with you?
to be honest, we haven't really talked about it yet. And like I said, that stuff will wear itself out. I just got to make sure I handle my business and try to do whatever I can to get back out there and make plays.
Did you have any say in where you went at all in this? I mean, did the Patriots ask you, and why here versus some of the other places that so?
No, they didn't say. It just kind of happened like that. And I'm very excited about it. And, you know, everything happened for a reason. You know, I'm here for a reason, and I'm looking forward to it.
Just to be sure, I know you're not allowed on the practice field, correct, but you are allowed in team meetings over the next couple of weeks, is that right?
Say that again?
I know you can't practice, correct, with the team.
Mhm.
You are allowed in the meetings.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
everything.
I just got here today, so I'm looking forward to learning in the meeting room and, you know, learning the scheme, learning the calls, and, you know, because it starts in the meeting room, and then you got to perform on the field. So I'm looking forward to that too.
Stephon, how well do you know JC?
I know JC well. You know, he's you know, obviously went to the same college. I watched him throughout his college career. You know, he came over my house, you know, like right before the draft, I think, and him and Izzy, and you know, he's a great player. It was unfortunate for him at the beginning of the season, but I think he got a good future. And I'm gonna just try to come in and teach all those guys, you know, what I know, and try to come in and make plays myself.
Have you talked to him in the last 24 hours? Has this been happening?
Yeah, I talked to him. He reached out. Like I say, we keep in touch here and there, and we talk about, you know, different things we see, different receivers and stuff like that. So he's a student of the game, and I like that.
You've played on some good defenses. From the talent you've seen here so far, and how would you rate the potential of this group?
I don't know. I just know they have a lot of good players on the team. I haven't really physically sat down and watched the film because, you know, you're looking from the outside in. Once I sit down, I know they have a lot of talent, and you know, I'm just getting here, so I'm just trying to, you know, learn myself. So obviously, you got to put the work in to be good in this league. So,
Stephon, when you were growing up as a Panther fan, who did you particularly like as players?
I mean, I like Steve Smith, you know, Jake Delhomme, Stephen Davis, you know, Julius Peppers, Biaka Batuka. A lot of guys that I watched growing up as a kid, and it seemed like it was a long time ago, but I was a big fan.
Do you have a favorite moment at all?
Probably when Carolina was playing New England, and probably it's the Super Bowl. I know it didn't end well, but, you know, that was a big moment for the organization.
You wear that MJ shirt on purpose?
I'm with MJ. I'm signed with the Jordan brand, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Stephon, so many guys from Rock Hill, York County area have made it to the NFL. Is it special for you to be the first one to land here with this team?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's a lot of players where I'm from that made it to the NFL, but it's a good opportunity for me to, you know, come back home and do what I've been doing my whole life and play in front of a lot of people that I'm close to, and it's a great opportunity.
Do you have plans, or have you had a chance to, I know you're friends with Cam Newton, but have you had a chance to talk to him about this organization and then the possibility that I know one's available as well?
No, I haven't talked to him about that, you know, but me and Cam is close. He haven't talked to him since I signed here because it was happening like a day, so, you know, we'll see.
A lot of the people who came here for the first time this year, the same question, but are you fully vaccinated?
Yes, I am.
What
I'd just be curious, like, what the last 24 hours were like. I mean, what did your family say? I'm sure you got your phone blown up.
Yeah.
What was it like, man?
It's been a crazy 24 hours. From, sitting in the meeting room to talking to Bill to, getting traded to flying down here today. So it's been a crazy 24 hours, but it's over now. I'm looking forward to the future.
Coach, you found out about the trade. What's the first impressions you have of Coach Rule and the rest of the staff?
I haven't met Coach yet. I meet him right now, and like I said, I'm just trying to take it all in now, and looking forward to the future.
How did you find out about the trade? There was a text from your agent or some other, or Coach Belichick or some other way?
Bill called me and told me.
Did he try to trade you here because you wanted to come?
I don't know. You have to ask him that. But I was excited either way. So.
What time did you arrive?
What sort of things do you look forward to doing back home and maybe Rock Hill, whatever that you could do now during the season that you couldn't in the past?
I'm just looking forward to playing ball. Doing something I love, and obviously the community work. I'm big on community work, but the number one thing is trying to compete and get on the field and do what I do and have fun.
Was your family in Boston with you, Stephon?
Yeah.
At what point did you arrive?
Probably landed at like 12. So.
Passion visit.
Yeah.
Y'all good? Yeah. So as you wait, to be eligible to play on the field, how can you make an impact on this locker room before you actually get on the field?
Just try to meet everybody I can, because a lot of people I don't know. I'm just trying to come in and just talk to everyone and learn as much as I can, and lead by example. And once I get on the field, earn my teammates, respect, and go from there.
How many games have you ever played
Here? No real games here. Just
like a preseason or anything?
preseason, yeah.
But no high school, no Gamecocks.
No game.
Darnold said you would have something to say about the 2 picks you got on him.
Nah, he's a great quarterback. It's good seeing him. When he came in and where he at now, how is he learning, and I'm happy to be on the team with him and helping him grow and become a great quarterback.
How pleasantly surprised have you been to see kind of his game take off this year?
I'm not surprised, because I watched him in college, and he made plays in college, and he got good arm strength, and he's smart. And I'm not surprised. You just got to keep working. Sometimes stuff don't go in your way, favor, so you just got to keep working, and you'll come out on top.
Stephon, is it or surprise you? I know you've been around the league a long time, but to go from 2019 best defensive player in the league to less than 2 years later being traded, I mean, does that strike you as how fickle, I guess, this league can be?
That's how it is. It's every year starts over. You got to earn it every year, and that's how I look at it. I turn a page each and every year and try to earn everything I want. So that's how I look at every situation.